Yo, I'm back in this SMP. Oh shit, wrong video. So like in this video, I'm going to be fuck, how do I keep messing this shit up? Hold up, let me change the background. That is much better. Today I'm going to be ranking every Minecraft PvP server, and the winner will be crowned the greatest server of all time. I will be ranking them based on three things: performance, design, and originality. They will be placed on a tier list from S being the absolute best and F being the worst server of all time. Starting off first is MC PvP Club. It's a server known for its ridiculous tier list, which ranges from low tier 5 to high tier 1, and it is definitely not corrupted. When I'm in a PvP match, I typically get anywhere between 30 to 38 ping, and my FPS drops to 140 in fighting situations. And honestly, it is still pretty solid. It's not as high as I usually get, but for PvP, this is completely playable. The game feels smooth, hits are registering fine, and overall, it's not really affecting my gameplay too much. Of course, higher FPS is always nicer, especially in intense PvP matches, but 140 is definitely still alright. I can still combo, aim properly, and move around without it feeling laggy. So yeah, the FPS did drop a bit, but it's nothing too crazy. The game is still running good. I'm rating the performance an 8 out of 10. The FPS was stable, but it could always improve. Next up is the design. It's honestly nothing too crazy. There's a few big trees around the map, some hills to give it a bit of height, and then there's a house with diamonds inside. Diamond! Which is a pretty nice touch. They also have a sumo area, which is pretty nice if you just want to focus on knockback fights and pure PvP skill. You get a sword when you spawn in, and when you click on the sword, it brings up all the different kits you can choose from. You got loads of options depending on what type of PvP you want to play, and it makes switching between the kits very quick and easy. It's also nice because you can pick your own custom kits as well, so you can practice exactly how you want. I'm going to rate the design a 7 out of 10. It's nice and classic, but it's too basic. It's just your average Minecraft PvP server to practice, so it's not really original. So that's why I'm going to rate it a 5 out of 10. This brings our score to 20, therefore I'm going to put it in the A tier. Next up is PvP Legacy, and it's known for whatever the hell this thing is. For the ping test, I get an average ping of 98, mainly because I'm European. However, on the FPS test, I get an average FPS of 170 to 180. This is definitely better than before. The game feels a lot smoother, especially during the intense parts of the fight, and everything just feels more responsive overall. It's not the highest FPS ever, but it's a solid improvement and it makes PvP way more comfortable. I'm going to give the performance test a 9 out of 10. Definitely a solid improvement, but it's not really stable. Next up is the layout. There's not much going on in the map. It's just a snowy area with a hill. No extra areas, no cool features, nothing to really explore. You just queue, fight and repeat. But at the same time, that's also the point of it. It's super clean, no distractions, and really smooth for focusing on PvP skills. I'm going to rate the design a 5 out of 10. There's no unique structures or anything which stands out, but it's also not too plain. It's also like MC PvP Club. There's nothing that's original. It's a basic PvP server. I'm also going to give PvP Legacy a 5 out of 10 when it comes to originality. This brings the total score to 19, leading us to place PvP Legacy in B. Next up is Cat PvP. Yeah, I know, what a weird name. Like, why would he name his server after an animal? I honestly don't know much about the server other than there's a cat. Upon the initial ping and FPS test, my ping was around 27 to 34, whereas my FPS dropped to 107 to 124. You can now feel the change as matches become impacted by the FPS downgrade. Hit starts to become slow and my aim is now all over the place. I'm going to give the performance test a 6 out of 10. My FPS has been decreased by a lot since the last server. Next up is the decor and design. When choosing what kit you want to play, it has a similar layout to MC PvP Club. The lobby is literally just a flat island with a couple of trees thrown in like they're trying to pretend there's some effort. It adds a tiny bit of texture, but overall it's just way too basic and feels kinda empty. Due to its little decor, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but they have some working to do if they want to upgrade. Now it's time for the originality score. Just like the other three, it's a PvP server with nothing special. And because of that, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Next up is Simply PvP. It's a server far different from the previous ones. In this server, when you kill a player, you receive a kill token. And with those kill tokens, you can purchase swords from the altar. Every sword has their own unique ability, which does crazy amount of damage that can easily turn a fight around. But now, it's time for the FPS test. I get an average of 70 to 90 FPS, which definitely impacts my game. To compare this, on PvP Legacy, I was getting an average of 170 in comparison to the average of 80. I'm going to give the FPS test a 4 out of 10. The FPS was still manageable, but still impacted my gameplay. Up next is the layout of the server. When you spawn in, you're placed on a floating island surrounded by 5 other biomes and filled with structures to add energy to the fights. I'm going to give the layout of the server a 9 out of 10. There are many historic themed structures and many biomes which blend in perfectly to fighting. Simply PvP is not like anything I've seen before. The map, the weapons and everything is unique, which makes it stand out from the basic PvP servers. I'm going to give the originality score an 8 out of 10. It's a really original server which I would highly recommend if you find having superpowers fun. This brings a combined score of 21, leading me to put Simply PvP in the S tier. Simply PvP was the highest ranking server, leading it to win and becoming crowned the greatest server of all time.